So who's watched One Punch Man yet?
Okay, so wait, is that ghost supposed to be Pyrrha?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of it through
Hey,
3
your
times.
context worked.
What?
He said he's gonna put John up there in order to get some context about the boo. You're the person. What happened to the sleeves, man? I thought you were going sleeveless.
That was cold.
Sun's out, guns out, man.
It's nighttime.
It is nighttime.
What rhymes with moon that I could have a body part of mine showing?
It's not a moon.
Moon's out.
Moon's out.
Coon's
Coon's
out.
out.
Coons out.
No,
Coon's
no,
out,
Coon's
Coon's
out.
Oh my god.
Moon's out.
Coon's out.
That's great. That's great. Look at you. Aaron said moon's out, coon's out. Yeah.
You grab me another beer, black man, please.
No.
After that.
Not after that.
I didn't mean that towards you.
Plus phrasing.
I didn't mean that towards you.
Phrasing.
Racist.
Yeah.
Can you please grab me a
Alright,
beer?
well,
Kind sir.
Go.
Okay.
Bit my tongue.
we got an episode title and racism.
Yeah.
We are starting off strong. Welcome to Fandom Nonsense. I'm Zach.
I'm Aaron.
I'm also shoeless.
I'm going to get a beer.
Oh,
Hey, grab me that last shiner, please.
will you grab me another
Oh,
one?
and,
Can I place this in?
In the magic box here we have
We're
sometime.
gonna give him an extra portion of food tonight. 'cause
Here he
that's
comes.
so well.
Yeah!
Hey!
I'm the man in the box. What?
Does it say dark and tan?
Black and
Black and tan.
Two beers.
Black and tan. Brought to you by
Thank
Hasbro.
you so much, Coco.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm also Coco.
Fine. I'll allow it. But watch yourself, McCoy. John Mulaney.
Well, I mean, no, you're also shoeless today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
That is the
I'm Huck Benning it up.
porter and premium
Like
beer.
a bitch.
They mix two beers together, but the idea of the black and tan.
It's so
The idea of
unprovoked.
black and tan is supposed to be able to see the difference in the black and the tan.
Can you not?
Hmm?
Can you not?
I mean, with this lighting, you're basically just
you can
tan.
taste the difference. I'm talking visually.
Are you talking about the beer?
I think it's an alternative sips. You're like, oh, that was black, that was tan.
But every time I've ever seen a black and tan made, it's been porter and then beer. Usually some decent sort of decent golden something lager or
What's that alcohol that has actual like
German.
gold flakes in it?
Goldschlager.
Jinx Pinch
Jinx pinch poke. Give me some coke.
Buy me some Coke.
Spit it all over me. Oh
Get a legit spit take. That's our first legit spit take. Fandom Nonsense.
Give me those balloons.
It is only because he just stared at you. Coke, bought me some Coke. Oh God, it's all over me.
That's the adult version of Jinx.
So,
Things
I
about
like
that.
that we're referring to cocaine as adults.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean,
Gives you wrinkles.
before we started taping, you asked about why Jeff Goldblum was on the list, and it's because he will be reprising his iconic role of Dr. Ian Malcolm in the video game Jurassic World Evolution.
What?
The actor will also return the character on screen came over
Yeah.
this summer's Fallen Kingdom. They'll have a much larger presence in the video game, guiding the player's decisions throughout.
God, I do not want to play that game.
Why?
I love Jeff Goldblum. Did you watch the video of Jeff Goldblum going shopping and
Yeah.
cooking food? Wow. Like, going like nuts.
Wow.
You want to
So-
grab a cart because you just don't want to hold it. Like, it was
I just
too
want to go
much.
shopping with Jeff Goldblum.
I feel so like, sorry. Like, about everything he did, Boom. Sorry.
Just him walking past, everybody's just staring at him, probably don't even know who he is, and they're just
Jeff
like,
Goldblum.
he's just like, yeah, it's just Jeff Goldblum, don't mind
Well,
him.
you know, he had his role in Jurassic World already.
Yeah, he was in a book, he was on the back
Yeah,
of
he
that
was on the
book
back
at
of
the
the
very
movie.
beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
God, he's the perfect person to see on the back of the book. Is he not?
Yeah, no, that
It's like he was
picture-
born to
that
like
picture
have
of
his hand on his chin.
If I ever wrote a book, I would put Jeff Goldblum.
Not even yours.
Yeah, it's like
Written by Zaq Kickasola, a picture of Jeff Goldblum.
I'm pretty sure that's not him, but I'm not positive.
This picture personally selected by the
Just,
author.
why does this look like Jeff Goldblum?
Chef.
In fact, we
Hi.
Fox's
Hi.
story.
Hello.
That's
The cover is Jeff Goldblum. Oh my god.
Yes. I'm okay
all
with
for
this.
that.
Next,
That would be so
next
great.
band poster. Next show poster.
Oh.
Jeff Goldblum's face.
it's a random. I'll have to fucking find it and put it up here for you guys to see. It's a random thing that your computer does. It's the fucking screaming eagle. With fucking Jeff Goldblum and the picture next to it, just doing the hush face. It's my favorite
Oh my
fucking
God. Yeah,
combination of pictures.
That little opening, it's like screaming, and he's just going, hello. Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello.
You can silence the eagle,
I
but
wish
you
we had
can't
enough cameras.
silence
I wish
Team
we had
Black
enough cameras that I
Falcon.
could do that right now.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm Chef Goldblum.
I'm Chef Goldblum.
I wonder if that was perfect on his part or the cameraman's part. Probably the cameraman.
Tim and Eric, awesome show, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Welcome, I'm trying to introduce you to the Schlang Super Suit. Schlang Super Suit.
all of his guest spots on Tim and Eric are just
Dude,
so
I
perfect.
No, go ahead.
I really liked Jeff Goldblum as a
Me too.
chef.
Yeah.
I
Me
liked Jeff
too.
Goldblum. But like
Chef
I said,
Goldblum.
his personality is just like it would be too much for me to be around. I wouldn't be able to handle him.
His voice, I feel like he'd be demeaning me all the time
Yeah.
as he's talking to me.
What are you saying?
He's like, why are you doing this podcast? What are you doing a podcast
We
for?
have a podcast here.
Yeah, no, I would be
We
super,
have cameras, we have some lights.
super anxious the entire time to talk to Jeff Goldblum. It's because I feel like I was doing it wrong.
I just feel like I need to awkwardly hug him.
So going.
See how he
from-
reacted. I love Jeff.
Yeah.
Chef. Hefe Goldblum.
Hefe Goldblum. Hello. Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. I'm Hefe Goldblum.
I was listening to
Nah.
We're going from one washed up '90s actor that everybody loves to one that everybody.
Have you seen The Fly?
Bob Saget?
No, Nicolas Cage.
Alright.
No.
Man, the
I
best
wouldn't
actor.
say washed up in the 90s. Washed up in
I mean,
post-
have you seen Gone
No,
in
he's
60
washed
Seconds?
up now.
Yeah, no.
He was an actor from the '90s. He's washed up now, like Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum's not washed up.
I mean, he's
coming
loved
back,
it,
man.
but
He's coming back.
He's
You know who's
well,
not coming back? Nicolas Cage.
The internet
He's
loves
fine.
Nicolas Cage.
Because they
They
like
love
to
to
make fun
hate
of him.
Nicolas
Yeah,
Cage.
yeah.
He's the Nickelback of actors.
That's the Nicolas Cage of
This is probably the most painful.
Nicholas back.
It's probably the most painful sentence I've ever had to say in Fandom Nonsense. And I'm not gonna read this fucking article. I'm just gonna say this and just leave it at that. Nicolas Cage is Superman in Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Are you serious?
Oh.
That's
But you know,
hilarious.
he originally
Because I know why that is.
Right.
But
Still,
just,
like,
it's just
super-
it's just like a sandwich of just awful.
Have you seen the trailer for Teen Titans Go to the
No, I'm
movies?
not gonna do
Oh
it
man,
myself.
I'm totally gonna.
Ricky's probably gonna do it to me right now.
We're totally gonna go see that movie. I know that.
Which
What
movie?
Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Indy Carnival goes to the
Any
Teen Titans Go to
yeah.
the movies.
Indy Carnival goes to Teen Titans Go to the movies.
We could count
Featuring Nicolas Cage.
We will tell you guys about in just a little
I wonder
bit.
if I could fit my camera in some sort of thing and go to the
Yeah,
movies
just get a
with it.
purse.
My camera's like fucking huge
No,
though.
just get a purse.
Just
FABC's big.
just put it on your shoulder like it's a hump.
Yeah.
Not just, this is a birth defect. Thank you.
ticket for Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Okay, Igor.
I don't think they would let you in the movies if you had that aesthetic.
It's like, sorry, sir, that's way too large, and people aren't going to be able to see over your massive shoulder defect.
No, I just feel like they think that you shouldn't go to this child's movie. It's something about your.
It's okay, I'll kneel in the
Where-
seats.
Where are you planning on sitting? Where are the kids?
Far away from them. Far away from them.
I just lay down in front of the front row.
Just gotta look up like this.
Every time I try to do Igor, it ends up sounding like vaguely Spanish. I
Yeah,
don't know how to
you
fix
get
that.
that Hispanic. I do that too.
Right?
Yeah.
He's from Transylvania, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
How do you?
No?
He was
Oh yeah, no, he's from Detroit.
That's right. He's from the block,
Jenny.
along with Jenny. Yeah.
Jenny from the block.
By the way, Jenny's is the funniest way I think you can say genitals.
Hey girl, let me see them Jennies.
Hey girl.
Girl,
Yeah,
pop
let
at
me see
them
them
Jennies. If your name is Jenny, all the better.
Feast your eyes on these jinnies.
I think that's all I got.
All right, sir. Now pull down your pants. The doctor has to look at your jinnies.
Yeah. It's called the bottom titty.
that picture I sent you.
Milk in the bottom
Hear that thing?
We were talking earlier about if women had ball sacks, where would they be?
Exactly.
Why did you know?
Did you just send it to me?
Video.
Oh,
I sent
yeah,
you
yeah. He's like,
on
so
Facebook.
your date is really super sexy. And you get on her, and then like she's got this awesome ball sack.
I'm playing with her boobs. I'm playing with her pussy. I'm wiping my wiener on her balls. That's gay. That's gay.
She's just got this awesome ball sack.
Yeah, dude, I'm sucking myself off because no one else is going.
Hey, but to the let's cut the bullshit. If girls did have balls, where would they be?
I feel like they
I
would,
think they would be inside except for when they were
when they're aroused.
Yeah.
And they just kind of
Exude.
they just kind of come out.
Guys, I found this out the other day. There's a term for girls' version of blue balls.
Yeah.
Pink balls.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
I didn't.
Really?
I'm new to this.
I've
yeah.
done this.
I had no idea.
I get fucking like fucking.
You get people all the
no,
time.
I get fucking baby like gender the color separation of blue and pink for babies.
Right.
I get it now.
Oh,
That's
that's
nothing to do with clothing.
that's entirely what it comes from. It's just the shade of your genitalia, your jennies, if you will.
But no,
I wanna go back to-
your idea for the ball sack.
Yeah, I
is
want to
good,
go back to this
but
idea.
I feel like it would be like in the taint area.
Yeah,
like it would
I'm
be like
definitely
in
saying
between.
it has to be.
It's like butthole, vagina, ball sack.
Right.
Alright, so you
Jody
guys
was trying to say that it would be like above the clit.
Yeah, like it would
Like-
just be like hanging down.
I mean,
Like a shutter door.
Yeah,
On, and that just seems.
fucking windshield
I'm not
wiper.
saying you're gonna get piss all over your balls if you're not like.
Wow.
Do you have to hold it up like this?
Yeah, basically. I mean, you can just like sling it
I
around
mean, you
your neck.
don't have any toilet paper. You use it to wipe.
Oh,
literally accomplishing nothing.
this is not that
I
kind of
wanna-
show.
This has done way more than I expected.
In Jurassic Park, there's the one
Wow.
the one that he calls the clever girl, where she like
Clever
does that,
girl.
and like her.
Does she have a ball sack in between?
No,
Oh
that's
my
what I
God.
imagine. Like whenever she's like and
That's when it's coming. When she's aroused when that happens. It's like, oh, big man.
clever girl.
So speaking of balls and vaginas,
That was a raptor that he did.
Oh wow,
getting back on track.
Segway king here.
Yeah. Is what I do. So we haven't really talked about this much, but apparently there's, I don't think, but apparently there's a Dark Phoenix movie coming out, and
I heard something
oh.
about it.
What's Dark Phoenix?
Like the
X-Men
Marvel
storyline.
yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
and there's a set photo
Jean Grey.
leaked with costumes, and
Is it girl from that wolf show on Netflix? What's that one called? The one with
True
the
Blood.
werewolves? No, it's the one that Netflix made.
Hogwarts.
Hawthorne Grove.
Hawthorne Grove.
Hawthorne Heights. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Hawthorne
Yeah,
Heights.
Ohio is for Lovers Grove. I love that movie.
but
What was the name of the show?
Panic at the Disc Grove.
but
Super Grover.
yeah, kind of reminiscent of the 90s, bringing back the yellow but not too strong. None of these idiots were fucking.
No, I did not. I'm like, what are you
fucking
referring
Yeah.
to?
the whole
No,
time.
there's nothing.
Put
to
it back up,
display.
Ricky.
There's nothing to display. I'm like,
I saw it.
what are you talking about? I don't know what's going on. Is that the set photo?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm doing like the black and
I saw him pulling that up whenever we were talking about the whole ball sack conversation.
And
I
he
was like,
did.
is he about to prove something to us?
No, I saw it.
Yeah. So who do we have in this? We have, I see Beast.
I think I see Rogue.
See
Is that
fucking
Red Eggs?
Nighthawk.
yeah, Nightcrawler.
Red X. That's DC.
Yeah, I know.
Dumbass.
I'm guessing that's
Storm. That's Storm.
We might
Yeah,
have
who's
Iceman.
behind Storm?
That might be
That's
Iceman.
behind Storm.
Oh. What's his name? Havoc. Can we get a
That's
Havoc?
what's it? No,
Alex
Havoc was already in that past. In that past. Yeah, it's fucking Scott's elder brother.
Alex.
No, it's not. He died in the last one.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, he definitely died.
Oh,
Where
shit.
do you see?
Yeah, that's right.
Where do you see Rogue?
That's not Quicksilver, is
How
it?
can you tell?
Where do I see Rogue?
Quicksilver
I
would
thought-
be
I
in
thought
the
that
He
might
died
be
in
a-
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. None of that movie is
that's not
canon.
Jean.
Now, who is
That's
that one?
Jean.
Red?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Then.
I know that all the Wolverine movies are all their own canon, right?
Yeah.
They're all the X-Men movies so far are canon with each other, I think.
Well,
For real?
I knew that the Wolverine.
Now, Days of
Legend-
Future Past, like,
Yeah,
retconned a lot of shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Fix a lot of
then
shit.
they kind of set their own future.
Yeah, they changed the future, and they pretty much, like, erased
You can't really go anywhere now. Like
3. Well, now that...
yeah, they erased 3 like super.
I think...
Which might
I
have
think
been.
they're, I think they're winding down. I
hope
think
so.
that, like, these, like, the movies that are in the pipeline for X-Men now are the last ones, and then whatever Fox and Disney decide to do going forward will be probably new cast, new... working through the Marvel timeline. I hope that's the...
X-Men Days of Future
Hope so.
Past, retconned X3, like Superman Returns, retconned Superman 3.
Did it retcon it?
You were supposed to.
Alright.
How?
Honestly,
Superman
it was
left.
Yeah, but that's him
Superman
coming
2.
back.
That was
only-
him coming
the
back
only
in
of
Superman
the-
3 and Superman Returns.
the only of the
No,
Christopher
he didn't-
Reeve
he left
Superman
in
movies I like are
Superman
1 and
3.
2.
Two.
Was it?
Yeah,
Two.
Superman.
Two. He left to go back to.
I thought he
Four
left
is
in
just
3.
an abyss.
I enjoy it on the same level that I enjoy Batman and Robin.
Because it's like goofy
Yeah.
and fucking.
Yeah.
Really?
That's why I hate Superman Returns.
That's hogwash.
No, Hot Wash Grove.
Yeah, that's the one.
Nice.
Hemlock. Ha.
Hemlock Grove.
Yeah,
That's it.
Hemlock
Speaking
Grove.
of locks, Gemlock.
We made it there. We made it
Yeah,
there,
we
man.
got there. I want to watch Gemlock.
Well,
Man.
let's pump the brakes on the segues here. Come on.
I'm not the Segway king.
You're not.
He's wearing a crown.
Yeah, it's.
Trying to dethrone?
Yeah, I want to buy you the copy of the hat that Zach Galifianakis on the what's that show?
That's a weird fucking mental image. I
What's
just
that?
pictured Zac Efron with like a huge belly and a beard.
Why did you say Zach Efron? Like, I imagine Zach Efron.
Because
like-
I was getting there. Huge belly and a beard.
What-
This
what's
is
his
beard.
Belly and a beard.
The guy from
And he's still doing High School Musical, looking like that.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Imagine if Zach Galifianakis was the person that starred in
Between
fucking
two friends.
High school janitor
No.
musical.
High School Grove.
High School Grove. Yeah, I'd watch it. Between two high schools.
Whoa.
What?
No, what's his name? The guy from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. He's in that show about Riverdale. Have you seen Riverdale?
not
I
mine.
haven't
It's
seen
a-
either one of those
Okay,
shows.
so Riverdale is an Archie dramatization that they put on CW,
Yeah.
and like the kid from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, one of the twins. Yeah,
It's pretty fucking good.
one of the
Is it?
one
Yeah.
of the kids from the Sweet Life plays.
Are you in
the guy with the crown?
No.
What is his name?
But yes.
fucking-
Hello.
Oh my God, not Archie, but the other one.
Yeah, I can't remember.
The one that Jughead. He plays
Jughead,
Jughead.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but he instead of wearing a crown on
My
his
name
head,
is
he
so
wears a
appealing.
beanie that has like spikes.
Crown. Yeah, that
and
makes
so
sense.
like, I want to buy you that beanie. That was the whole reason why I had another clinic talking about Riverdale. Our studio Taiwanese in the back is he gave a
Taiwanese!
So,
thumbs
That's
up.
not it.
No?
Proper thumbs up to Riverdale.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're
I mean, you can see him give a thumbs up.
we're obviously trying out some new things, so it's gonna be a little rough around the
Hectic.
edges this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week.
Hectic growth.
Particularly.
Havoc Grove.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, right?
It's just a show about Alex Summer. His mom was in that. Jean Grey. Jean Grey was in that Hemlock Grove show. The one that played Jean Grey in X1 and X2.
Yeah, and 3.
I guess. She wasn't in 3.
Yes, she
She
was.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was Phoenix in 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Dude, I don't remember X3.
Dude.
It got retconned. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
anymore.
it was pretty bad.
So I
Yeah,
forget.
no, I mean, yeah, it was pretty good.
X-Men 2 and Spider-Man 2 are the reason why we have superhero movies that we have today. Like,
Yeah, for
it
sure.
all, this whole thing started with Iron Man, but those are the ones that proved that you could actually make, and Dark Knight are the ones that
Spider-Man
proved
2
you.
came out before Iron
Well,
Man.
no, the Incredible
No.
Hulk, then Christopher
None of the Hulk movies were good.
the
Or
second
none of the
Hulk
Hulk
movies,
movies?
the
Hulk movies.
the,
Man, the Edward Norton one wasn't.
the Edward
The
Norton
other
one
one was okay.
The Edward Norton one is canon in the Marvel
Right.
universe, and so that's what I was saying. And that
Yeah.
one came out before Iron Man,
No, yeah.
and so
Wait, the Edward Norton one is canon?
Mhm.
Yep.
Tony Stark's at the end of it talking to the Major who
That's right.
had a
That's
problem
Yeah.
with.
But how did,
You say Cineverse?
Yes.
Makes me think of like a space cinnamon
Cinnamon.
roll.
Yep.
Wait,
Yeah.
so,
Yep.
but that kind of just proves they already knew, like, okay, this is gonna work. We can.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
But we can't make another Hulk movie because Edward Norton's was
Right.
like Edward Norton playing the Hulk. Awesome.
That was great.
Them
He was
bringing
great
in
as Batman.
them bringing in Abomination, what a wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
they
not-
fucked that up.
Yeah. That was about like bringing in Doomsday and BVS.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Similar.
Butts
Very
versus
similar.
shit.
But no, what I was saying was like
Blood's ways.
X-Men 2 and Spider-Man 2 were the first actually really good superhero movies.
Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doc
Who's on
Ock.
Spider-Man? Yeah, it's Doc Ock, yeah.
Yeah.
Doc Ock and
Yeah,
Spider-Man
that
2 is the whole selling
yeah.
point to me.
It
It's
was-
like
I think it's the adapting the story of Peter Parker giving up the suit. I think anytime that you adapt one of those kind of
Right.
stories, it really resonates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
That was powerful. Because seeing Spider-Man lose his powers and his confidence really makes you
Usually,
like.
oh, and then the comedy relief when he couldn't find it in the trash can.
No, I mean,
Classic.
like I don't on a Spider-Man level, I don't love the Raimi movies, but the first two are good films.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who played Doc Ock in the second one?
Alfred Molina.
Yes.
And that was fucking great.
Yeah, no, he did a great job. I really like his face. He has a nice face.
I really love his fucking performance.
Yes.
It's like,
Oh, yeah, that
across the
included.
board.
You know how he did that performance?
With his face?
With his fucking face. Dumbass.
You're right, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Speaking of a great performance, now this is a solid segue.
King.
This one is a fucking solid segue. So John Williams,
Oh, yeah.
who, as you all know, better know, has scored
He shot
all
Abraham
of
Lincoln.
the saga Star Wars films. He didn't score Rogue One. He didn't score in Solo. It's planning to retire after Episode 9.
Good man.
Yeah,
Wait,
which is
entirely?
at least from Star Wars, and so
Movies in general. Didn't he
Probably,
score Indiana
yeah.
Jones too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did he do
I'm
Jurassic
sure he'll
Park?
probably get.
I
I'm
think
sure
he
they'll.
also did Jurassic Park.
I'll. we can see.
I,
not sure, though.
I remember that being the case, but I might be thinking of Danny Elfman.
Yeah,
Same
that's what I was
thing.
thinking.
Same guy.
Yeah, they all make.
One of them has a mustache, the other doesn't. True facts. Look it up. Put on your tinfoil hats, buddies. Let's go for a ride.
But anyway, so the Last Jedi Blu-ray contains a score-only version of the movie.
I'd watch it.
No dialogue, no sound effects.
That's neat.
That is so awesome.
so
That's
neat.
so cool.
So,
Oh man, that quiet movie.
So,
decent.
so I guess that's Disney's answer to all the people bitching about the movie.
Yeah, it's like, just don't listen to it. Just enjoy the music.
Just fuck you. It looks
Will, we-
good.
will-
It sounds
will
good.
there still be subtitles, or will it just be?
I mean, I'm sure you can turn on
Honestly,
subtitles.
but it's just gonna be people running around, talking, screaming, dying,
Honestly, that
all
movie.
with just
Okay.
beautiful music.
I've watched it probably 3 or 4 times since it's come out on streaming, and I still haven't decided where it ranks between it and Empire at the top of the list, because outside of theaters, dogfights in Star Wars don't really do as much for me. They're awesome in the theater, but like it's the quieter moments at home that really get to me.
For sure.
But I think that actually for me personally, I don't think there's even a contest that cinematically The Last Jedi is the best.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like
I mean,
From the moment that Rose is dying, whenever she's like reaching for not Rose, her sister,
Paige.
Paige, yeah.
Yeah.
From the moment that Paige is like reaching for the button there at like the very end to open the bay
Yeah.
doors.
She's
like-
kicking the fucking.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
she like catches it as it's falling down, and
Right.
like then she passes. I'm like, there's a fucking real character I cared about, and
Right.
she
Just
had like
died
almost no
immediately.
development, but you see her like as like her strengths as a character before she passes, and then that led me to like feel more connected to where the story's going, because I know that in them establishing her that it's gonna like connect to the rest of the story as a whole, and then just from there like everything
I was
just
met.
builds and
I was
builds.
met with Rose.
the couch.
Rose
I would have much preferred her sister.
I mean, appearance-wise, like,
I mean,
attraction.
only
No, I just. I don't.
only because of like Paige was very much like a Sienna type character in Ruby. Yeah, you're supposed to fall in love with her in fucking 2 seconds because
Yeah.
she's going to die
Exactly.
in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rose is more. You have to like the same way that Finn, the same way that Finn had to like get to know her. You
Yeah.
have to get to know her character and like realize how she actually fits into this and what her character strengths are and what her weaknesses are and like why
Yeah.
she is a part of the whole story.
By the way, Jurassic Park is composed by John Williams.
Yeah. Man, no, the scene of Finn, like whenever he's about to sacrifice himself, I thought that was, that's one of the first times in a while that I've gotten cold chills from like thinking that somebody was about to die, because I love Finn's character.
Mm-hmm.
I love Finn's character.
Finn is very relatable.
Yeah, very much so. Just so awesomely done. I love that actor. Speaking of which, another movie that's coming out that we all need to go see. It's coming out on this guy I know's birthday. Pacific Rim 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's the shit out of it?
Oh yeah.
They're the
How are they gonna top Boat Sword? Is my question.
dude. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like
Boat swords
fucking
are awesome.
baseball bats and everything else.
Is that baseball bats?
He used a. It wasn't a boat sword. It was a.
He used it as a sword.
He used it as a
Club?
baseball bat. He used it as a club. Yeah. He definitely picked that boat up and was like, "Yep, here we go." But I'm pretty sure they use like trains as like whips in this one. But no, but they've got like
What the shit?
they've got
That is so hard.
They've got laser weapons in this now.
Yeah.
And like that one dude has like the mace, like the Morning Star and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I'm stoked. And it has Finn, which is gonna be dope.
Now he's the son of the
Asian
yeah,
chick?
no, the black.
We're canceling the
Yeah,
apocalypse.
the Asian chick.
Yeah.
yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Idris Elba.
Same guy that's in.
Speaking of Dark
The Office.
Tower,
Is he
Yeah, he's in The Office.
really like as a recurring character all the
Yeah,
time?
he's the Charles Miner who comes in.
Oh yeah.
let me tell you how much Dark Tower bored me.
Stark Tower.
Dark Tower is Matthew McConaughey. Idris Elba.
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Hey.
All right. No,
How do you feel about it? It's McConaughey. All right.
I watched that movie probably for a solid 45 minutes, and it was just like, I am not attracted to this movie at all. Like nothing about it was stimulating to me.
What was the issue? Was it just
I don't know.
visually was it stimulating?
No, visually it was pleasing. I mean, the story seemed pretty solid. It was just like very slow going.
Do you see Interstellar?
And yeah, dude.
That's the exact same feeling I had
Really,
with that.
I loved Interstellar.
It was
Interstellar
so
was great.
slow.
Interstellar's not a movie.
I went to go see that shit in theaters, and I
Did
fell
you go with
asleep.
Kat?
Interstellar.
Oh, Joey.
Because that's not a movie that you go to see on a date. It's a movie you sit home and you go, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interstellar is like, to me, it's kind of like a love letter to 2001, while also still trying to be.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the same poignance, I think, as 2001 because it's a fucking Kubrick movie.
Still haven't
obviously,
seen it.
but like at the same time, they did make a lot of solid points, and there were some great scenes.
Yeah.
I think.
Hold on, there's like 4 of that exact same movie came out on the same time. Interstellar was the Nolan one, right?
Interstellar, Gravity.
Yeah,
Okay.
with McConaughey. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Gravity was its
I
own.
mean, that'd be the closest.
Gravity was so good.
That'd be the closest.
Sandra
to-
Bullock's thighs.
The closest homage to 2001 I've seen.
Yeah, I mean,
Good God.
I'd say Christopher Nolan probably the closest
Gravity-
one to get to that
That was
level
Gravity,
of like.
Christopher Nolan was Gravity, right?
No. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Pretty sure.
Was it?
Christopher Nolan did Gravity.
Maybe he just likes doing space movies. Space and bats.
Space Bats.
Space bats.
Oh, we know the next Christopher Nolan movie. Can't wait.
Space
Space Bats.
Bats in space.
The letters come out a little longer.
Yeah. You see fucking
Christopher
Batman
Nolan,
flying in
dude.
space.
Did he do? I feel like he did Gravity. Interstellar wasn't Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, it was. 100% Chrissy
What?
Nolan.
Chrissy Nolan. I don't think
The Chrissy Nolan.
I don't feel like it was. I'm pretty sure Gravity was the Chrissy Nolan.
Okay, no, it's Interstellar.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's Christopher Nolan? Or who's that? Gravity?
What's Christopher Nolan's Gravity?
Chrissy Nolan.
Chrissy Nolan.
Although
Yeah.
my
Chrissy
favorite
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan movie
Yeah,
to
hashtag
this date
Chrissy Nolan.
is The
Alfonso
Following.
Cuarón. I
Okay.
know, I fucked all over that.
Gravity.
Take that.
I
I know I fucked all over that.
Gravity had like they brought like physicists in to like actually do like parts of the movie. So like there's a scene.
Then why was
whenever-
it so inaccurate?
No, it was just like certain things like the motion of the cable. Whenever Sandra Bullock's like with was it George Clooney? I can't remember. Whenever like
It was close.
Sexiest voice and the sexiest thighs all in one movie.
whenever dude like sacrifices himself and he cuts off his
Her
cable
thighs
since
are
there's
on
no
point in
there's no
that movie.
motion or energy in space. So like him cutting it like released the tension like just the way that it
Yeah.
was,
Right,
like,
right.
perfect to how it was
Yeah.
physically done. And like things like that were impressive, but like the movie itself was like he said.
I enjoyed that in
Thighs.
theaters.
That movie itself was thighs.
I enjoyed Gravity in theaters, but as I was walking out of it,
You're
somebody said something that ruined it for me.
Yeah, you're just like, wait,
somebody was like, I was like, man, that was great. That was so like, I was really in the moment with her, and I like felt her fear. And somebody was like, it's just a bitch spinning in space. And I was like, oh shit, you're right.
So shit. I just watched 2 hours of a woman just spinning around.
And I was like, shit.
I would have just said, thanks, asshole.
Alright,
Oh, my
well,
money back, please.
I have no segue out of that. So let's talk about Nomad of Nowhere.
Okay. That's what I thought you were going with that about like being an excellent character. Like I was like, oh yeah, super good character. I don't know, dude. The minute I saw in Nomad whenever you spun that sign around, and like it said, "Do not enter and do not leave." Like, why the fuck would it say "do not leave"?
Yeah,
That was for the Nomad.
too.
Yeah, I know, and
Yeah.
obviously it clicked in. I was like, well, obviously it's for the Nomad, but I don't really get like reference wise. Now, you know what I mean?
I think this is what seems to be going around on the Reddit discussion. That the Nomad can't control his power outside of the Grove,
Ah,
Really?
maybe.
and so he's a mute.
Nomad Grove.
So whenever he's out in the world,
He can't.
He doesn't have that support system of his.
right? He
yeah.
can. He's just like
I feel like
It's
it's,
uncontained.
more. I
it's,
feel
it's
like,
uncontained, and people think that he's just this evil wizard or whatever, and he can't communicate.
I disagree with. I feel like it would be more. I feel like it's more emotional based. I feel like because whenever he saved that girl, Scout,
Yeah.
whenever he saved her, his chest lit up. He had
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
And that's why I think that like he can control his power until his emotion. Because Mob Psycho is the same thing. It's like my emotion. I can't be with people because when I'm with people and I can't control my emotions, my magic happens or my abilities happen, and I can't control that. He has minor control over it in order to like make friends appear near him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's why he's in a safe haven.
Yeah.
He's where nobody can get hurt by him. Type thing. You know?
Yeah.
Although he doesn't seem to be able to make, like. He doesn't give the personalities to the objects he awakens.
No,
he
just
seems to
awakens.
just like allow them to have one.
Yeah, I feel like they have all their own.
He
Yeah,
creates them
so-
and they fight for him.
Right. Just because they
I mean, they didn't even
recognize-
fight for him.
Yes,
no,
they did.
No, all they did, one sacrificed
One
himself.
fought.
One sacrificed himself for him. One clubbed him with the
With the corpse of-
that's
corpse
right,
of the
that's
other.
right,
I
that's
felt
right.
bad for Broom. When Broom died, I shouted,
Yeah. I was just talking about that moment right before it happened, and I went, "Oh, Broom died."
Yeah. It was super good, and that's why we had a conversation about it the other night about how the picture of him with the flames in his eyes, like that might be a utilization of his power. Like anger got the best of him.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody fears the Nomad now is because he scared them because he just couldn't control himself.
Yeah. He might just be being demonized by some antagonist from his past.
Done.
No,
And
I
then
feel
Vinny
like
Jones
there's a
gone,
reason. I feel like there's a
The guy that's,
reason
like,
that.
trying to-
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Man.
yeah. The guy. Yeah.
Man, that moment though, there's got to be some sort of connection between. I
That-
feel like
that-
that.
oh,
yeah,
that
yeah. I feel like
right,
there's some sort of connection between him and not Todd.
Like that's his daughter or something like that.
Yeah, see,
Scout.
I think that's his daughter.
That
100% think that she is his daughter.
Because he kind of had like that immediate enamored with her type mentality, and then the minute he saw her and coming out of his house, he like had, he rubbed his eyes.
Yeah, he had that
He was seeing,
flashback.
like, he was
Yeah,
seeing.
it looked like he had a
But-
flashback.
Yeah, he's seeing things because
So,
it was the.
If he is related to her, then he may not be aware exactly of how he knows her.
Right.
Because why would you?
But then find out that she's your daughter, and then something happens to her mid-season, and you
Say-
lose shit.
Say
I think that he
say
might
what
be
happened
cursed somehow.
was the
and either lost his memory or was like put into an alternate timeline where
Or like
he,
Old Boy.
I was thinking the
Kind of,
chick
yeah.
the chick that you see in that little like flash spot where he, like right before he rubs his eyes and whatnot. Maybe the reason that he is wanted, maybe she was killed. Maybe something like that happened to her, and that's whenever he went fucking bonkers.
See, I would
and
prefer that.
magic.
Yeah, I prefer that Scout remind him of somebody.
Then that will legitimately be related.
Because they look that. She looks to me about the same age as
Right.
the girl that he saw for a second there. So it makes sense.
Well, that's
for
why I
us.
say like he's been hiding in those woods for hundreds of years.
Exactly.
So like if she is related to him, it's probably distant, like
Yeah.
hella distant.
Yeah, I would be cool with that.
Yeah.
Direct
Like
direct
granddaughter or
descent,
Not okay.
not okay with.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes.
I can if it works,
It works, yeah.
it works. I mean, our Bruce Lee has a good habit of making things that on paper do not seem to work
Come
out
to life.
in a narrative. Yeah,
I
have faith, but I have a lot of faith in this show.
What was the day that came out? Did that come out the day before I messaged you guys about it, or did it come out that morning?
I think it came out that morning.
Yeah.
Because it was like 7:30 in the morning.
No, like, okay, so Rooster Teeth did that whole Rooster TV thing. That they did a live stream
of all the new stuff?
No, it wasn't all new stuff. It was just that. It was that at 10 o'clock, and then a couple episodes of Ruby, a couple episodes of RVB, I think some PSAs, some Let's Play stuff. All fucking day, from 10 o'clock on Friday to 6 a.m. on Saturday.
I missed that. No idea.
Okay, so I woke the fuck up.
I bet.
And our fucking internet was down for no goddamn
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. The modem was down. Everything was just off.
Yeah, until like 3 o'clock. So, yeah.
The entire time just refresh.
Yeah.
It was awful. I'll leave it alone. Come back 10 minutes later, refresh.
So,
This really is something to be excited about, though. As a person who grew up being super into Looney Tunes
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
just
The Nomad's actions, like the fact that he can't talk. Your main protagonist is a mute.
That's what's
all the physical gags, all of the like
The
set
noises
piece,
with him, like it's just like. What?
I hope Rooster Teeth has learned enough about like their own characters and marketing and what lands with their audience to already have the fucking Nomad plush toys in development, because I'm going to buy one the moment it hits the store.
Fuck yes.
Dude, I was so excited.
Because
the Nomad and a caboose plush together.
oh yeah.
Like, cause the
Hello.
I want a severed broom for some reason now, like
You want what?
stuff
like a plushy severed like broom, like it'll like come apart. Like,
Yeah, fuck the Nomad. I need the broom.
together.
I can't believe you audibly just
With
first time watching. You're like, broom. No. He was just born. Like, screw the main character and all the others. That broom. He should have been the star.
Church dead. Rip.
yeah.
Uh,
Broom was
It
the
is
page.
a very Nomad is a very strong contender to be my new favorite RT character.
There was like
if this goes
So much emotion comes across in the eyes.
the trailer for it, it showed him. It was kind of like weird, He's kind of like, and that was it. I mean, he didn't talk, but I didn't have the notion that this is going to be a silent protagonist.
Yeah.
And when I watched it, and I was like waiting for it, like, oh, I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to, first lines, everything else, and he just kind of like. I was like, nice. I'm like, this is gonna be my shit. Like, I can't wait. Every single time he did anything in that show, it was like laughing.
Yeah.
Like, it's like 7:30 in the morning.
the way he's avoiding attacks, even he's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
kind of like off balance.
The faces he's making, he's like, whoa. Different, like his eyes start doing different things each time.
Yeah, you can tell he's completely separate from any kind of malice or anything.
Yeah.
That's what this show is weird, because it feels like it's going to be just like as powerful as any other Rooster Teeth show. Like this character himself is going to have so much development. He's going to have so many
Heartbreak
powerful,
is
like he's going to have a lot of powerful moments. But he's also going to be an incredibly like powerful character himself. Like, he's going to have powers and things like that.
Yeah, which is
weird for having such a for having a quiet, funny character. You know what I mean? So those moments are going to hit 10 times harder whenever something serious happens, and there's no emote. The only emote comes from his eyes, and he's just like fuck some shit up,
Yeah. I mean.
Oh yeah, that day that you actually get to see his eyes go, not be sad or that happy, joyful thing that it has, but they become whenever they become that fire in that wanted poster.
man.
Season finale, cold chills ready to happen.
A kind and gentle and funny person who, when he is angry, becomes drastically more powerful.
I can't think of one.
I can't think of any others. Oh wait.
You look at him. What can you do?
No, nothing.
But we're going to be bringing you guys a lot more about Rooster Teeth animation this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be full.
Oh, for sure.
Because there's a lot of cool shit coming out of
So
that.
much. So much greatness.
But after next week, we're going to be taking a little break for a couple weeks. And also next... What?
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 Huh?
What?
What? Huh?
What?
Oh, you said my name.
Also.
And
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Oh, I didn't do it. What? 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 What?
There he goes.
okay, and
Alright.
and Desert Science had 2 more episodes for this season. It'll also be taking a break. But we
got something in store. Production quality going skyrocketing.
Oh yeah, shit's about to get
What?
Through the roof,
legit.
baby.
Can't make that hand gesture.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. That was my right hand.
Things are going
Wait.
through the roof.
Hang on.
Wait,
No, wait.
he said, wait, hold on. I'm gonna figure it out.
How do I hail?
To a seat.
Don't make the hands.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway, but in the meantime, we have 2 new shows that we'll be trying out for you guys in the break there. Couch Lock, where we will be watching movies together and kind of breaking them down, discussing them. And you've got to hear this,
Oh,
which
hell
Aaron can tell you all about.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, you got to hear this is all about finding new music. If anybody's a music lover like I am, it's genres all over the board. Anything that you could think of, like genre-wise, and you're gonna get to all over the board. I actually wrote them on the board just a couple days ago.
yeah, fandom.
That too, I wrote that too. But I mean, if you're looking at or you have a
Neo-funk.
New Age. Doom metal.
Yeah.
omnipotent metal.
What did you just say?
Metal.
Music.
Yeah, that is music.
That's too
Nuance metal,
We got
opera.
omniscious metal,
Metal,
New
New
metal.
metal.
new metal, sex metal, endearment metal,
European metal. Come on.
Newer metal.
newer metal.
Sexy metal.
I said sex metal,
Sexy.
sexy metal, and
Every other
endurance
genre.
metal.
Is that implied?
That is all the genres that you'll be getting, and you got to hear this, and a lot more.
A lot of funk, a lot of metal.
Because if you're wanting to see some new music or hear something new, check it out. I listen to good music all the time.
That's an opinion.
That is an opinion.
It is an
But
opinion.
If you are down with subjectiveness
Oh, I mean,
and as somebody who legitimately cares about introducing
Yeah.
himself and others to new music, you should check out Aaron's.
A lot
show
of
together.
these bands are bands that don't get enough publicity. They don't get enough publicity that they deserve because they're
Like-
just not known. Just like us. Like we want more publicity. They need more publicity.
Like the Australian
We're getting it.
vaporwave rapper Mellow D. Man.
You're not gonna get no third eye blind on. You gotta hear this.
Oh yeah.
No.
No
What about
3 doors
Jumper?
down.
I love Jumper.
Like
Wait, the
Wish
movie?
you would.
Christensen?
Yes, I love that one even more. I love anything named Jumper. Holy shit.
You would step back from LA, my friend. You could teleport all around the world. Hayden Christian.
Hayden Christensen.
Oh, fuck the sun at the end of it. Come on.
But
Fuck
watch.
the sun.
Christian son.
You remember
Yeah,
Bella
Jesus.
was in that movie?
Fuck Jesus.
Watch.
What?
Watch Couch Lock Tuesdays and Fridays, and you've got to hear this on Thursdays coming in 2 weeks.
I'm taking your spot, bitch.
That's fine.
He's gonna take it back.
Remember Bella? Bella was in Jumper, dude.
We'll see. What?
Bella was in Jumper.
Bella.
And one last thing, sorry.
Edward?
One last thing.
Fandom will be moving to Wednesdays on April 18th.
I thought you were gonna say NBC.
I
was like,
Wednesdays at noon on indiecarnival.com, YouTube, hopefully on Facebook. We can get it up there at the same time. So we'll be back in a couple of weeks. But anyway, here's an ad.
Are you tired of random strangers stopping you on the street and asking you if you science? Do you not have enough t-shirts with Nolan's face on them? Do you ever think to yourself, man, I really wish I had some Indie Carnival merch that showed off my love of rational skepticism and also Nolan? Presenting the Does It Science t-shirt from the Indie Carnival store. Link in the description box below or go to teespring.com/dis-t. Thank you. Because of your kind and generous support, Ricky's mother can eat another day.
hell no. Hell the fuck no.
Come on.
Alright.
Not with that mic.
Hold on.
No, it's not gonna work with that.
Yeah, but I'm not getting near your dick, bro.
I know, I'm trying to lean back.
Don't post. Hey, look, we're on camera. Hey, what's up,
Friendship.
guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna psych out me. I don't want
I
that.
thought about it. How much footage of this do you need?
There's never too much.
Alright.
He's under his
Hey,
nut.
hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, get out of here.
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
Moon's out, Poon's out.
I couldn't do it.
Come on, try harder.
I don't have fingernails.
I don't either.
Well, then we're fucked.
Nolan.
What?
Your
Yeah,
fingernails?
I got really picky fingers.
And how do I get this back on there?
Oh, now it's not important.
Ugh. Alright.
Oh man, that transition is gonna be awesome.
Look at that belly.
No, it's not the transition.
Oh yeah, it is.
No, ow.
Pink
no,
belly.
I'm pushing it out.
Pink belly.
No.
Pink back.
No.
Do you?
Guys, I'm working on Aaron's crotch. Let me focus.
Yeah, let him focus. Don't. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's. No. My sock is out. No, my fucking sock. Okay, no, literally, this sock. I did that on purpose. When I went into my room, I did that shit on purpose, and it backfired so hard.
I heard. My ears were laughing at this. What an idiot.
It smelled like a shin fire.
It did. Start freaking out.
I know.
He's
Hey.
right.
Sorry, Kickasola.
Sorry.
You all should have synced that.
So,
All right, Nolan.
so speaking of things backfiring,
Hello.
No.
God, my face.
yeah, we're back. We
Are we actually back?
Oh yeah,
Why?
because that was too good.
That is that is blooper or post show shit.
Yeah, we're not doing those yet. We will next season.
Oh my God.
Get it?
He was almost done until I fucked it up.
Yeah,
So
pretty
whenever
much.
Aaron wants to sit the fuck down, it's
Whatever.
Are you
Alright,
gonna
yeah.
retie it now?
Yeah, because it was too loose.
Oh, okay.
My shit
time
was
to talk
sagging all
about
over
Dragon
the
Ball
place.
Super for the last 2 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the last
Yeah.
episode before last, man, and there's so much stuff there.
It was something.
Alright, let's.
Hey.
What's going on?
Do we start with the highs?
I say we start with the highs.
Animation, obviously a high point.
Yeah.
All the impacts felt real. I like the disposition and I like the disparity in color choices.
Oh
between-
man, it was super.
Yeah.
The animation was high quality, which lately that's what they do.
Exactly. Yeah, I felt like there was genuine, consideration for this needing to be a very spectacular fight, and it was.
Yeah.
It really was. But why are you trying to set him on fire?
Because that would look good ablaze.
No, you're absolutely right though. Like
Yeah.
there was a lot of consideration for this episode. Like they took their time and they put it they put their highest paid artist on it, and it felt
That's where the budget went.
it was
that
all
episode.
oh man like I told him I was super stoked the minute that punch happened.
Oh.
And he tried to blow up Krillin and everybody and I like
Yeah,
how,
that
I like how
Goku-
he labeled it Krillin and everybody, not like all of Goku's friends.
I mean,
It's just like Krillin.
even-
And everybody.
I expect-
well, if you're gonna start with
What if he bounced it?
friends, like-
and just made Krillin? Just Krillin alone. Nobody else got hurt.
Quack. He like, I knew it's Goku. He's not gonna let that shit happen. But
Right.
I honestly expected Zeno to do something about it.
Yeah. Well, they also didn't show
Didn't show him at all.
They didn't show
except
Zeno
Vegeta.
or Grand Priest at all.
Not once.
They didn't show Vegeta or
Yeah, they should
No,
have did.
no. His reaction to the fucking.
right.
Because you know he would have blown that shit up.
Exactly.
Who,
They only
Vegeta?
they only showed like the bitches that would actually worry about something
Yeah.
like
Right,
that.
right,
Like there was no real threat. It was
Did
basically
they?
it was basically just like just like an intimidation kind of thing.
Yeah, it was like, and then but then
He's also forcing Goku to be there.
Man,
whenever he
that
does.
shit would also hit Universe 11 and
Exactly.
the others.
he was technically flying.
Who?
Goku.
It was a bluff.
What?
No, not the flying.
No,
Yeah,
there were
the-
two.
the shot.
There were
No.
2 tiny pebbles.
Yeah, he's just standing on top of the tiny
Yeah.
pedals.
Ultra Instinct, dude. He does whatever he wants.
I can sense the pedals.
Now-
There's so little stage left. Like, how do you?
I mean,
How do you not
like,
fly?
No, Goku.
Yeah.
Goku's always been like, I can jump for a really long time.
Yeah,
Like, it's not even flying. It's just like I'm so light
Right.
that I
Yeah.
can I'm in the air, and like that's fine.
But then,
Maybe-
how do you differentiate between that and flying?
Maybe
Is it basically
maybe
control
Ultra Instinct
descent
over there?
without flying?
huh?
Maybe Ultra Instinct over there.
Yeah, you just gotta
Not Ultra Instinct over there. Fucking
yeah. What happened?
instant transmission. Instant transmission. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it would have been no issue.
Sorry, my hand was like, dude, you know what this is.
Hey, do the thing.
Yeah,
No, that's right. That's right. I should have thought about it.
Can't you do that?
For me,
Yeah.
my big
Tricky,
praise
man.
of this episode, and fans of the show know that I don't give too much praise to Kakarot, but
You should
One-
take a rod.
one thing that I really love about Goku's character that's been consistent from day one is
play for my friends.
well,
That comes with the territory.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
It's
exactly.
shonen.
But Goku hates. Goku's all about the sportsmanship of fighting. And he hates punching somebody when they're down. It doesn't matter what's it.
That was weird, right?
Right.
I
I
love.
thought he was about to give him
I
energy.
get, yeah, I did too, and I was like, "Fuck that." But
Yeah.
No,
I liked what it did actually.
There's a minute left. In the,
I feel like that was I feel like that was like a big part of why what happened.
I feel
No,
like
the
I
fact
feel like
that-
he was trying to change Jiren's mind. He wants him to be a part of Team Goku.
No, I just think I just love the fact that Goku knows that he has to win this fight,
Yeah.
but he's struggling with that part of himself that's just like, I've won. Like, just I don't want to like fuck a technicality or whatever. Like, I don't want to hit this guy. He's on the fucking ground. Like, I beat him.
I had more people on the stage.
He offers no fucking challenge to me. There's no sport in it. Like,
I honestly think that Goku's getting ready to kill him.
Yeah, I thought he was going to kill him.
I
I didn't
think-
think
I
so.
think
I
that'll
never,
get-
I never considered that.
I
No.
never did either, but the look on Goku's face whenever he put the blast to him, he was like he thought about it.
I think it was Goku just like hesitating to do it, like
Right.
forcing
Well,
himself to.
The scene right before then, like, the scene of him holding it to him, like, I could do it, and then it switched to him being like fucking mad, and like whenever it switched to him being
I think
mad
it's
about it,
determination.
I think it was like anger.
I
it was,
think
like,
there's
anger.
there's no I don't get any context to switch to anger there.
I
Like
mean,
to go from like I don't want to fucking hit you and win this match for my universe to I'm gonna kill you.
But,
Right.
Like doesn't
That's not
make any
Goku.
sense.
That's
Yeah,
not Goku whatsoever.
at all.
That's what I'm saying.
If Vegeta were in that position,
I think-
that would be Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta never would have had that moment of like
I thought he was
you're
just
weaker than me. Like haha,
Right.
you're weaker than me. I'm gonna kill you now because you're weaker than me.
Goku very much so.
I think that was just his determination. He was summoning the energy to like knock him off of the stage,
Yeah,
perhaps, and
and
not
that's it.
necessarily like murder him.
I don't know.
I mean,
But
why
then
why
in
was
that
it
moment
yellow,
he
though?
lost.
That's
Goku
the
never
thing.
has yellow energy
Goku
come out
never
of him
has-
I
except
think
for
it's
like
his regular,
Ki Blast.
That's
his
his-
regular Ki Blaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he was like
Except,
that.
but the
was
last
even-
time you saw him like really use just a regular yellow Ki Blast was whenever he like fucking gave energy to Frieza.
Right, but Jiren's defeated now, and so
Yeah.
he wouldn't have to use like the
Kamehameha or
Yeah.
kind of like actual.
Yeah.
I feel like being an Ultra Instinct, it just kind of naturally should be blue or something.
See, I'm like
Or
super.
white.
Like the way, the reason he had the explosion of energy come out of him, like whenever Goku got defeated, it very much does seem like he had hit a part of himself that wasn't naturally a part of himself. He was in such, Ultra Instinct came from desperation, and this moment of desperation led to like a pleat of like guilt inside of him that like conflicted him and made his energy like fuck him up.
I think it's I don't know. It's hard to say because we have like no context
No,
on what
absolutely.
Ultra
Right.
Instinct is or how it works
No,
or
we won't.
anything.
And we won't.
We won't.
really won't.
We probably never will.
What
Yeah.
happened? I don't know, but I'm going with Zeno.
Goku
Right.
Blanco, man.
Goku Blanco.
So what exactly was
Goku
that
Blanco.
purple the purple energy coming out of Goku whenever he was?
That was.
I think that
I
was
think
like the
that's like okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was destruction energy.
It's the fact that he was like a human accessing
Yeah.
God powers is how they kind of like.
That's
talked
it. That's
about
what
it,
Yeah.
that-
we basically said.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think the God power would take it its
That
toll
much of a
that
toll,
much
yeah.
so
Right.
soon.
Which why isn't Jiren under the same
Go
strain?
because Jiren's all natural.
And Jiren's never gone Ultra Instinct.
Jiren.
And Jiren's never had God power.
Yeah, Jiren doesn't.
Super Saiyan God is changing into having God Ki. Jiren is not a god. Jiren's just really fucking strong.
Yeah,
Right. So wait, then was he not in Ultra Instinct?
No.
He had the same.
No, he doesn't have Ultra
No,
Instinct.
he had red. He had just all red energy. That's just the color of his
Right, but
skin.
his aura was. Similar.
No, that was technically his.
Talking about when they're in hell.
That had to have been. Like, what else would that have been? That was the same aura, but it
Yeah,
was
it was
his
Jiren
own
has the
aura.
same aura.
It was like the same effect.
And
Jiren
what-
It was just red.
Red.
He had just red,
clear red aura,
Yeah,
right?
he had regular red aura like everybody else. Well, I mean, not red on everybody else, but you know what I mean.
Did you
Right.
get there, Ricky?
He didn't have Ultra Instinct aura
It really seemed comparable.
I mean, I
I think
think
maybe it's just like yeah,
because people would
maybe
be
it's the
no,
level of energy that
if
he's
he
accessing
was
was
also,
causing that.
if he
but
was also using Ultra Instinct, one of those fucking assholes that never stopped talking in the stands would have said something.
Yeah, absolutely. Jiren used Ultra
Yeah,
Instinct?
whenever he gets Ultra Instinct, they're like Universe 11, the clown guy,
Like,
could have just been like, ha ha, Jiren's known how to do that for years.
yeah, right. But whenever
It's such a
Jiren-
big deal to the angels that a human, a mortal, regular mortal, is getting has mastered
comparable
Ultra
to gods,
Instinct.
yeah. Whenever Jiren got more energy, whenever he was like defeated, but he was like, "No, I'm not going down like this."
Right.
Everybody was like, "Holy shit, Jiren's got more energy!" What?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and it's Jiren's just like reaching his point of desperation. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
he came up and
it really seemed like they were trying
Penetrate.
to draw that like visually as being.
yeah. Well, I thought
And
it was,
I think they were just trying to make it seem like they were equals.
yeah,
in
equals, but
power.
like a heaven and
Yeah.
hell type
Yeah.
aspect. Yeah,
Right,
Right, exactly. And there was like kind of a hellscape when
Yeah.
Jiren was at the like
She was
highest
on,
power.
she was
Yeah.
ablaze. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to acknowledge the elephant on the battlefield.
7 goddamn teams.
17.
Yeah, let's get to the bad parts.
Alright, yeah.
17.
We started with the highs,
dude.
now it's
yeah,
time
like
for the
that's
lows.
ever since we first started talking. That's the first thing that came to my head. No.
Can I?
Why? Why did you
Okay,
bring him back?
so-
His sacrifice was fucking dope.
Oh my God! Like
It was so well done.
this seems like the human thing to do. That's the most fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my God! That fucking broke
Just
me.
that was the full circle for
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
It was perfect. And then he's just like, oh well, it was pretty risky, but
It
I'm
seems
okay.
like
I was worried about them bringing him back with the Dragon Balls at the end of the arc and
Right.
that ruining his development and everything. But
Right,
this,
but this is kind of
Shit.
shit on it forever.
oh my God!
Hold on.
I mean, 17 should have known that he was still alive. I mean, maybe nobody else because they can't sense android energy, but 17 or 18 should have known.
Yeah.
And even still, why did you bring him back?
Yeah.
I love. He has been my favorite character throughout this entire arc, and him dying made him even more my favorite character.
And they just,
And then you just fucking shat on
I
him.
want
it
you-
seems like all the care that the animators had for this episode
it was washed because
was completely not present for the
Yeah.
writers.
they were just like, now what if we brought back 17?
Yeah.
But
like-
you guys thought he was dead too, huh? Oh,
Hey,
you thought
remember when we
Vegeta
killed
died?
17?
No.
No.
I feel like
Classic
Toriyama-
Akira
Toriyama
Toriyama.
was-
He forgot he killed 17.
I mean, I feel like Toriyama was just like, hey,
didn't
middle of this arc, like, oh hey, I want a new Goku transformation. Make that work. And then there's like the last like 15, 20 episodes of the Universe Survival arc have just been like, what the fuck do we do next? And just by the seat of its fucking pants. Because I can't see how anybody in their right goddamn mind would have planned any of this shit. Like since Universe 6 got wiped, it's just been like what even like
There's a lot. There's still
there's
a
been
lot of really
there's been
good
some
stuff.
really good moments, but there's
Yeah.
just been constant what the fuckery from just
It's almost
Top-
impressive.
yeah.
It's like, how do you miss all of those points?
Yeah. Piccolo getting knocked off the way he did.
Yeah. That's
Fucking.
like, how do you make all of these
No, he
decisions?
got beat by a bug. He had the guy with the best hearing.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure out.
Well, he knew his location, but he didn't know his size. He sounded like a normal person.
He's like
Wait
one of
a
the
minute.
top tacticians in the fucking Z Squad.
Yeah. Piccolo's
Didn't
been my
you-
favorite character.
I think
Yeah,
you said
that's
this
right.
originally. Holy shit. Oh my god,
What?
hell. Holy fucking Christ. Okay. Vegeta is knocked off, and now 17 is back, and now Frieza, Goku, and 17 are the last ones fucking standing in the fucking tournament.
Was that what
I think you
I'm
said
pretty
that.
sure it was because I was like super stoked on the fact that 17 was there. It made sense to me because like he has the unlimited energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
as far as stamina.
the fact of his sacrifice, he went up against Jiren, right?
Yeah.
Vegeta wasted all of his energy going up against Topo, who was like 10 times less than Jiren is. And whenever he did that,
Which was also a dumb move on your part.
but whenever he went and did the full blast, he ended up Vegeta was like, "Damn, I'm not dead. That's surprising. I wasted all of my energy to do that." 17's got an infinite well of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like, "Hey, you guys have some. I'm gonna do this," and like fucking did it. It's not surprising that he's not dead. Don't get me wrong. Totally ruins the moment.
Yeah.
Absolutely ruins the moment. I want you guys to know you both, all three of you, agree with Colin on the same standpoint of 130 was bullshit. Changed my mind. Like,
I mean, I still enjoyed it. It was
No,
still.
I'll agree with Colin when he's right.
I've been thinking. I mean, no.
Not that I
Only
don't
reason
wanna agree with
only reason
Nolan,
I'm still
just-
watching is because I have to like for the show.
no, you're a liar.
No.
2 episodes ago, you said, "Oh man, fuck, it's Dragon Ball. Fuck, I'll watch it anyway." And so now you're like, no. Solo on this one, I'm only watching it because it's a responsibility.
I mean,
It's not a responsibility.
It can
You-
change that fucking
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, like you. Like,
the moment Vegeta went out, man, that was the point. I'm done
I
with
told
this
you what was
arc.
happening. I
I'm
told
done
you
with this
exactly
arc.
what was happening.
They
Whenever they released the trailer
Why?
for Dragon Ball Fight or not Dragon Ball Fighters, the Dragon Ball where you create your own character. What the fuck was
Xenoverse 2?
it? No, the
Fusion.
other one. No, not fusions either.
Xenoverse 2.
I just
So-
said that.
Xenoverse.
Whenever
Raging Blast. I don't know.
No, it's the. The
Oh,
one
is it
where-
that first one where you could create a Saiyan and nothing but a Saiyan?
Yeah, that
and
one.
Yeah,
but like it's actually a
it's
show.
Budokai Tenkaichi
No, it's a
3.
show that they made. Anyway, whenever they released a trailer for that, at the
Heroes?
beginning of Dragon Ball Heroes. Whenever they released the trailer for Dragon Ball Heroes,
Even.
and I've said this a million times throughout this season. Whenever they released the trailer for Dragon Ball Heroes, it was Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza up against Jiren, and then Frieza goes to attack Jiren, and the next thing you know, it's only Goku standing there, and then they go to clash. Simple and plain. I'll tell you guys, this is not surprising to me. I knew that like, all this shit was coming, but I also knew that Frieza was not. Everybody knew Frieza. Where's Frieza? Wasn't gone. Hey, nice, good job bringing that up.
Right.
But
Classic.
the fact that they
Why wasn't it Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza to end with?
Yeah. No.
Because to me that makes more sense.
No.
Also,
It's
when you
literally
give
Frieza-
17 the resolution that he had, because everybody felt good about that. That was one of the like big parts of the
Yeah,
writing
yeah,
that we were
everybody
all
felt-
positive
yeah.
about. And so now they've
But like the
they've
thing is, like,
they've like
I knew it
swept
was
that
a-
under the rug, and now that we've got a hodgepodge of the main characters now that we wouldn't expect
it's
or
an
really
odd
even want
thing.
to have in this main conflict.
I knew it was going to come down to a fight between Frieza and Jiren. Absolutely.
I don't think that's gonna come down.
I don't.
It is absolutely.
Goku's already gonna be fighting in this
Rick,
next episode.
Rick Ball, are you there?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
So let me
I
ask
clicked
you.
the button.
Let me ask you. Do you
Sir?
think this is going to come down to a fight between Jiren and Goku? Or I'm sorry, Jiren and Frieza.
Sorry, I should be looking this way.
All right. I'm having a talk.
Everybody look towards the TV.
I don't know, man. I really don't. This kind of threw me off. This episode really did kind of throw me off.
Right?
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert! It's totally going to happen.
I still want Goku and Frieza to fuse, but I
Well,
don't know.
Froku?
17
Yeah,
and
Frozen.
17 and Frieza to freeze.
Nolan, you're a sick man.
I know.
The Frieza.
Just
Nah,
for
man.
the novelty of it, just for my own.
Why would
like,
you want to see
masochism.
I mean,
Because they're already fucking it up. Might as well like.
Frieza.
go overboard.
Technically, Frieza's already like cyborg too, and
Oh,
No. Whenever
the
he
writers
was
have
wished
probably
back.
already forgotten about the materia rings. Like,
Yeah.
No, they were
just
mentioned.
Completely forgot about
They
it.
were
They were mentioned. That
And
doesn't mean
they-
they- Hey, guess what? 17 died.
They
Forgot that too.
They
They
specifically
didn't forget
said.
it. They fucked all over the bed.
They specifically said we're not using.
What
the
are your
rings."
terms? What
You're
are these
fucking
things?
everywhere.
Yeah. You're fucking all over the place tonight.
They specifically said they didn't want to do the Terror rings because then they'd lose 2 fighters.
Yeah, I remember.
And so that's not even an option anymore. And plus, nobody is even on par with Goku anymore. And if Goku tried to fuse it,
Yeah, that bar
you'd have,
just
like,
went.
literally like a minute and a half worth of fusion time before it broke.
Well, if
You only hit.
If they
Wow.
You heard it too.
if normal Goku fused with Gold Frieza,
I mean, yeah, now it would be on par, but like normal Goku isn't on par with Jiren.
right?
So normal Goku
But
is
hold on, no.
on par with.
Okay,
But Goku's
so
out of his Ultra Instinct form.
I mean now, but he's also dead.
Normal. Okay. Even
his eyes
even at a
are
normal
jumping.
even at a normal level.
What's going
Yeah,
on? What's
normal
going on
level.
with everybody?
Whereas no,
Batar,
that's good.
Batar fusion is a multiplier against each other times
Yeah.
like 50,000 or something like that.
Yeah, well, I thought it was that they multiplied each other against
Yeah.
each other's power levels.
Yeah. So even at base level or just a comparable level, say blue to golden Frieza,
It
Yeah.
still wouldn't
It
be
would-
enough.
I think so against Jiren, it would. I think it would.
Even Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct surpasses Blue Kaioken times 20 by
Which,
like
okay, but that's
shit.
nothing compared to a fusion of. Batar fusion is ridiculously
But
OP.
Frieza's at max power was like, what, 10 million? I know this means nothing, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
can't.
that like Frieza max power, and then he was like, I'm gonna go work out for a little while, and then came back as Golden Frieza, and still didn't mean anything to Blue. Like
Yeah.
Goku was literally just putting on a show for Frieza.
No, I mean the real answer to this goddamn arc is
Golden Frieza getting whooped on, and then 17 holding him, and then Frieza.
no
knocking him out.
17 being no.
Yeah.
We were blind a few episodes. We fixed this shit. Like okay, so Whis does his fucking like
Time whoop.
time thing, and we literally go back 3 episodes, and we have a new 127 through 131.
I only go back 15 seconds.
Let me go back
Thir-
2 minutes.
I think
Is
it's
it 2
3
minutes?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it 3 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's
still plenty of fucking
That's still
time.
enough time.
That's
yeah.
still enough
Right.
fucking time to fix some things.
I mean, yeah,
We get
because like
fucking-
the past 2 episodes have been like fucking 45 seconds.
So,
How much time do we have left?
Like
Nobody's
30. Like 30
So-
seconds.
So we tease Ultra Instinct, cool. But then we get Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Vegeta Royal Blue and fuse that with the Batar earrings. That would take Jiren out, no fucking
Yeah,
question.
That would honestly.
Then in the movie you explore
Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct because I still think the idea of making a movie, as long if it does flashbacks and stuff, that's cool. But if you make a Dragon Ball movie that is not focused on Goku and his friends, it is not going to do well. At
From
least in the West.
from
It
what
could do
I
in
understand-
Japan, but not in the
I
West.
call bullshit.
Yeah,
Bardock.
I actually agree.
Bardock, father of Goku. Fucking A, dude.
Well, he was
But-
related to Goku though.
But that
Yeah,
wasn't okay.
but
That was
so
that was a
is-
TV special. That was not a
No,
movie.
the Bardock, the father of
It is
Goku.
literally called a TV special.
No, you're talking about the Bardock Super Saiyan movie special?
No,
'Cause that
no,
one was a TV
not the
special.
episode of Bardock. The Bardock.
'Cause
Bardock
the
TV
only
special.
time I ever saw the Bardock father
It
of
was-
Goku was a movie. It was DVD.
Yeah.
yeah, you probably had it on DVD.
I had
That was
it
originally
on-
released as a TV special.
Yeah, yeah, same as Trunks. Yeah.
Right.
The way I see it going on is that like this movie, Yamoshi, right? That's what his name
Yeah.
is. It's supposed to be a Dragon Ball Super movie. It's supposed to be ideally a continuation to the end of Super. It's supposed to be a whole new arc of Super, but taking place in the same time frame like Resurrection of F and Golden Frieza took like that amount of time, 2 hours or whatever. And so they're gonna do that. It's supposed to involve Frieza. And it's supposed to involve the Saiyans. And so I guess maybe it might bring Emoshi in. It might not. At the same time, it might just be like a whole thing about like, oh well, Frieza didn't get to stay alive and he's in hell and he's causing a lot of trouble because he's trying to come back to life because he was promised it and Vegeta wished for Salad
Right.
to come back.
Salad.
And then like, so whenever like there's a lot of places that can go, but like the Yamoshi storyline is really awesome to me. I like to have that lore.
No, I do too.
You know?
I like that story. I just don't like how it incorporates into Super Saiyan God and like the transformation.
I love it.
I want
Because,
to
like-
see them draw like parallels between his timeline and what Goku's experiencing.
Well, because,
and
like,
the gap between
With Goku, it's like,
the end of Super and the end of
well, he was the only empathetic Saiyan on all of Planet Plant.
Yeah.
Or the original Planet Vegeta, and none of the Saiyans liked him. He said none of my power can't be used again until my people can like learn to be like me.
Right.
And so like basically being like, it's gonna take thousands of years or hundreds of years or whatever it take until 5 of you learn how to be at least as good as me. And then that happens. That is very fucking powerful.
Yeah,
No.
that's a good storyline. It's
Yes.
just- we need it to tie into what we understand Dragon Ball to already be, or else why are you even?
I mean,
Telling
do
the
that
story
and then like
in
show like
context.
Super Dragon Balls and just be like, this is like the first time that, because like that's another thing too that I like to see is the creator of the Super Dragon Balls.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of places that this could tie into, like tie up Dragon Ball Super plot points
Right.
in general.
So I don't know if any of us expected it. And this is something that really worries me about this episode is the fight continued into 131.
Nope, absolutely not.
I didn't think it was gonna happen either.
I said it was gonna be 13 minutes. I think I said.
Yeah.
That it was gonna be done. Be the end of the fight.
Yeah.
Sure enough, nope. They just went through with it, and then like
And
it's
fucked
still.
everything up.
And like, so what are we gonna? This episode isn't 45 minutes long to an hour. This is an hour-long special. Like,
Right.
I don't know I don't know how they're gonna do it because not only do you have to show the 17 Frieza versus Jiren fight. Telling you. You also have to show the end of the tournament, the wish being made.
Right.
What the fuck ever is happening? Will we see you again? Meet again soon, Goku, or whatever the fuck else the title card read.
I already know what's gonna happen.
And then he's leaving to go fight the other universes.
No. No. Grand Priest is gonna take him.
Oh yeah, Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna take him, heal him, and let him train to become like the next god of whatever.
No, I don't think a god of something.
Yeah.
I think an angel.
Why would he have
The
White.
Angel are all the Grand Priest's kids.
Yeah,
Are
they're
they?
all his
Yeah.
kids.
For
Literally,
sure?
Yeah,
Yes.
he calls them. They call him father. He's like, I
Yeah.
shouldn't call you that. I should call you Grand Priest. Right?
I mean, people are always allowed to adopt.
I mean, we know how.
But like we know
I'm
how.
pretty sure
he-
Grand Priest has the
Right,
credentials
exactly.
to
Yeah,
adopt a kid.
we know how Dragon Ball Z ended. You know what I mean? And we still have another 5-6 years or whatever.
No,
When was it?
because how old is Pan?
10 is 1.5.
Okay, so we have 2.5 years.
Okay, yeah.
So
So-
she's 4 at the tournament.
Yeah. Okay. So that being said, we still have like that much time between now and then because literally that they stated how old Oob was because he wanted to make him a part of this tournament.
Yeah.
And so the next Tenkaichi tournaments in 3 years or whatever, 2.5 years. I don't know like what the hell to expect here. I don't think Goku's gonna get to keep Ultra Instinct. I want to, obviously it's Goku. He's like, I got a new power, and he gets to tap into that power whenever he needs to because he's a shonen character. That's how they work. But like, I feel like Zeno's gonna or Grand Priest is gonna be like, nah, because if you keep doing this, you're gonna fucking kill yourself, and he's gonna have to like retrain his body or whatever to be able to utilize the power, which is room for a whole new show that takes place within 2 years or whatever amount of time, and then he goes back to the tournament against Oob, and he's just like,
Ultra Instinct is just how he is.
yeah, naturally, because that's like I said, whenever he came out of the hole, it's always what I reference when I talk about how powerful Goku got, the God of Destruction being palpable to how he was, because he comes out of that hole with white energy, no need to transform, obviously, fighting against Oob, but he has the tiles that he crashed into whenever Oob
Yeah, I gave him a mustache and a beard.
whenever
Sorry.
Oob kicked the shit out of him, he like broke into the tile, and Oob was like, "Yeah, I did it. I had finally, hurt him." But Goku just came like hovering out and like, looked at him, and like the tiles were like raised around him, like we're flying with him, and he's like in base power form. Like obviously he got super fucking powerful between then and there. There's no time. You have 19 minutes to explain to me all that.
Right. Man,
I call bullshit.
I thought that Kid Buu wasn't bad. It was just unnecessary. Like there was just so many points of the Buu saga was just like,
Why is he
fucking
still
stand.
alive?
Exactly. Fucking end it. It should have ended here.
Hercule loves a dog.
It should have been Vegeta taking him out. But
It should have
obviously.
Vegito.
Huh?
Vegito. It should.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Vegito. Okay.
Majin
It is.
Vegeta or Vegeta.
It is firmly established that.
I really enjoyed the lore that came with Boo.
No, I did too.
Yeah,
it could
opened
have just
up
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
could have
it's
been
firmly
consolidated.
established
like
that Vegito could have easily just taken out Super Buu. That wasn't his fucking point. He wanted to get to free everybody.
Right.
But anyway, and man, I thought that the Goku absorbing the Dragon Balls and flying off to be Shenron or what the fuck ever happened at the end of Dragon Ball GT was awful. End of Dragon Ball was amazing. Goku versus fucking Piccolo Jr.
Yeah.
One of the best fucking fights.
And
of
then
all
like,
fucking time.
you said there was like a whole 4 or 5 episodes after that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Goku and Chi-Chi get married. That's happy ending. Let's go find a banjo fan.
Man, they're going out. Like they asked Baba to give him like, what can we see their future? She's like, oh yeah, hold on, I'll tell
Tune
you
into
exactly
Dragon
what
Ball
it
Z.
is.
Yeah,
And
like-
she goes, oh, and she turns around, she's like, psych, motherfuckers.
And then you gotta tune into Dragon Ball Z to keep finding
Right.
out. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck yeah, okay, thank you.
Oh, he showed up with a kid. I know what happened there.
Yeah, right.
Finally, Goku got to fucking.
And maybe she just saw
Without
him and
kissing.
Chi-Chi having sex, and then she was
Out
like, nope.
kissing. He never kissed her.
Do you think that Chi-Chi maybe just like waited for him to have a wet dream and then like?
Took that.
He's kind of like waiting with a bucket and like a little
Bucket.
If you're getting fucked even occasionally, there's no way
Yeah.
you're as tense as Chi-Chi is at all times.
Dude, she's like, according to Dragon Ball Z Abridged, you know what I mean? Like, the
She
time frame
wants it.
between Cell and
Oh yeah.
hyperbolic time.
I mean, the only reason she did it was because she wanted a baby. That's the
Right.
reason she kept banging him.
She wanted
It
somebody.
Probably happened that way the first time too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Oh, we gotta celebrate our
She's
wedding. How do we
using Goku.
celebrate? And then like,
She's like, I know a way.
It's like, but that I don't. How do you not go that entire time without like kissing your wife? You know what I mean?
Right. It's
Like
fine.
he literally said in Super, he never kissed one. He doesn't know what kissing is. Like, bro, how old are you? Like, you are 40 years old, and you're just like, what? I have a wife. Like, it's like she just does things to me. Birthday things.
She stopped fighting, so she became uninteresting to Goku.
But
she can still take. Hold on, sorry. The fact whenever Goku smacked the shit out of her and she went flying through the house when he was Super Saiyan. Holy shit!
She got up. She got up. She was pissed.
She
Yeah.
took a direct hit from a Super Saiyan and has not fought.
She's
in
the
like
strongest
10
woman on the
years.
planet.
Right. She just took it and was just like, damn, you motherfucker, don't do it again. He's like, oh, you don't have no strength. Do.
I thought
Domestic abuse.
I thought Z ended on a bad note. I thought GT really ended
shit all
with
over it.
on a bad note.
GT
But oh my god, unless this just completely blows my mind next week, Super just takes the cake of just taking something that is good, off, sometimes even
fucking
great,
all over it.
and just shitting all over its fucking face.
Yeah.
Like it's
Bullpar.
Right.
Lay
That
down
is-
thick like whole milk.
that's pretty much like just these last like 4 or 5 episodes have just been just that.
Just
Just
Bullpar.
I feel like it's the equivalent of Vegeta driving a Bulma around. That's it.
That's the conversation there.
Yeah, like Dad, I think you need to shave your mustache. What? It makes me look cool. No, it doesn't. You look lame.
Yeah, right. Vegeta becoming a dad.
Jesus.
A
No,
super
like,
dad.
I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you're gonna be super disappointed.
Frieza, no,
Super
not Frieza, but
disappointed. Frieza is fighting Jiren this next episode.
I'm-
all of
I'm
them
fine
are
with
fighting
that.
during this episode.
The
No.
only okay,
It's a fight between Jiren and Frieza.
The
They
only-
decide the winner.
the only like closure or whatever that I can get out of this is that Goku didn't win. That is
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
one thing that
Frieza wins.
that is one thing that I did not want is for Goku
And then he gets to wish.
beat Jiren. That is all I fucking really
Yeah.
wanted out of this.
Yeah, you didn't want Goku to be
Okay.
classic.
I didn't want two things I wanted was I didn't want Goku to win, but I didn't want Universe 7 to lose. Because I didn't want Universe 7 to get wished back and the whole thing be
Never
fucking
mattered.
retcon. Or some bullshit like, oh, your words have spoken to me. I'm going to wish Universe back because whatever, you were a honorable
opponent,
warrior,
yeah.
what the fuck ever.
That was
Which
it.
Jiren did
Solid line.
kind of
Solid line.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Jiren
may be
did kind
dead,
of allude to that maybe
but
being a
you'll
possibility.
always live on in my
Right.
memory.
Right.
And like,
Yeah.
this shit was decent, dude.
And you can tell Jiren's like having some
Conflicting
Yeah,
emotions,
moral
dude.
some moral
Yeah.
questions, some
He
Sorry
is.
about that, okay.
He having that moment to himself where like his Bozo said, "Man, you need to go. You need to go kill Goku, or you knock him off now."
Jiren
And
hesitated.
Did you
Jiren was
say
like,
Bozo? Sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
he totally like he stopped and was like, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
right,
right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You know, I need to do this, but at the same time, he's like, I shouldn't.
I mean, I feel like
He's not a bad guy.
Yeah, he wants to battle like Goku does.
He's
Yeah.
like, he's finally feeling that bit of honor that Goku felt.
Goku's spreading that Goku love that he does in
And-
all the people that
but,
are
yeah,
strong.
Goku-
Jiren's been telling himself for years that
Yeah,
might
no,
makes
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's got people.
Why do you need friendship? And then Goku's like,
Because-
physically showing
Like,
you.
look at me, bitch. That's why.
That's how you get like this.
That's how you get swole.
So he knocked the shit out of Jiren. Jiren's got no power left, and like his stamina is like garbage right now. And I honestly, like, Jiren's like Super Saiyan Blue power level right now.
Yeah.
Like, if Vegeta was still there, Vegeta would be able to smack the hell out of Jiren.
Right.
But, like, you're down to a low stamina Frieza and a 17.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a good question. If there was a way for this episode to redeem them bringing back 17, what could they do?
I don't see now. Even if you kill him again, it's like
Killing him again won't matter. Killing him again won't
like-
matter.
Oh yeah, no.
It's already so hard to make death have any impact in Dragon Ball in the first
Like
place.
Right.
the only way he's still technically robotic, just like Android 18 is. He's still got the computer parts and everything in him, but he's like more humanistic now. He's a human.
Yeah, they both have
features.
baby makers.
They both have baby makers, but they're still cyborgs like they've always been. And so the fact that they're both cyborgs, if you had, I don't know, like an actual like bloody like murder on 17, like Jiren like ripped arms off of 17, people would be like, "Fuck."
Yeah, he
you know
comes
what I mean?
back just to get fucking mutilated.
Yeah, like that shit would push people. Like that.
Okay. It's also the only way that I could accept Penny being brought back in Ruby.
Yeah.
If they brought him back with, and it's hard to make it. It's be hard to make this work with, like coming back to fight in the tournament unless it was just like pure instinct, but erase his memories and his personality.
Ooh, no!
That's,
He's got a daughter, dude!
that's the only way that it works because that is a bigger hit than death.
Yeah, I was crying a little bit, dude. Holy shit! Like
That for me is the only way that I could accept it because that still has that emotional impact.
I don't know.
It shifts the impact.
both
Right.
ways are hitting me.
Does it take him back
That's
to
too much.
base?
No,
Like,
both
he-
ways are hitting me so hard. 17 shows up and looks at his wife and goes, "I don't know you." Penny shows up and looks at Ruby and says, "I don't know you."
You have to. Oh yeah.
This
I
shit's
mean,
gonna.
they're robots. Like,
Yeah, they're gonna
you
be
can-
rebooted, but like,
Exactly.
still though, like the emotional toll it has on the viewer.
Oh, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I feel like that works better for Ruby than it does for Penny.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But please, Mom
Don't
and
do
Harry,
it.
don't do that.
Don't do it. Please.
Like, I love Penny, but
Keep her dead.
God, keep her
Let
down.
her-
Could sensu beans regrow robotic arms?
Yeah. Corey's just been working on a new like
A new
strain.
strain.
Robot sensu
He's
beans.
like, "Oh man, you're gonna love this shit."
Made this specifically for androids.
It's like
So-
there's batteries. There's
So considering that
It's like D batteries.
So considering that we've just got it completely wrong
Yeah.
these last couple of times, let's what's everybody's guess for the final episode of Dragon Ball Super?
I'll go last.
You go last?
I'll go last.
Oh fuck.
Fuck. Yeah, me
Okay.
first.
All right, then actually no. Actually yeah, I am. Ricky, get your idea ready.
Hold on, click the button.
Okay, so I think that
Did it work? Is he there, Ricky?
Oh!
There.
He said,
What happened?
I think that we're going to have 17 and Frieza fighting Jiren because that makes fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then about halfway through, we're gonna get Goku stand back up and start fight again. And if they have any fucking holiness and righteousness in their fucking bones, then it'll time out. But what I'm worried will happen is, just like we're all fucking tired and just beat the fuck up by this arc, Goku and Jiren, just tired and sluggish, will just last hit and just Jiren just tumbles off the stage and it's over. And Goku will probably fly off with the Grand Priest and blah 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 blah, and probably an epilogue at the end of it of, "Hey, it's me, Goku. I'm back. How is everybody? Oh my god."
Oh wow!
I love, hate the way that you speak for Goku.
Yeah.
It's almost like an Eric
wow,
Cartman.
What's up, man? It's like, I can't believe it. I'm not dead. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Wow.
Okay, I don't put that much fucking Italian into it.
Christopher Walken is Goku.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Goku.
Ka. Meha.
Jiren,
Ten,
you're
slow
talking
down
about my
evolution.
friends, and it's the wrong tone. Do it again. I'll stab you in the face with a Kamehameha whip.
Seriously, still better than evolution.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is
Ultra
Ultra
Instinct.
Instinct.
Yeah.
No, what I
Jinx poke.
What are your
Okay, so no,
I'm ready. Oh yeah.
I'm not as really as convinced about like him going off with the Grand Prix as all of you seem to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy that I'm not
I
alone in
hadn't
that.
thought about that.
But it's probably gonna be Goku winning in the end. After this, yet another subversion and whatever. It depends on. I mean, I guess if Goku wins, he'll probably get the wish on the Super Dragon Balls. Even if we don't go there, I'd like to see Planet Sadala brought back. Like, I'd like to know that like Universe 6 got brought back and those characters are okay, and we have that like world open to explore in the future.
Yeah. Because you only have stuff to gain by having
Right.
return. It doesn't take away anything from the narrative. to
No.
have them.
No, please, for the love of God, if you're going to bring back a fucking character like 17 that had a great fucking death, then for the love of God, bring back fucking Caulifla and fucking Kaba. And Kale.
Just don't bring back, what was it, Universe 2?
Yeah.
Love.
Dude, I almost said Bo Bar.
Universe Goldblum.
The words sound the fucking same.
And literally, like the same thing.
Love and
Bar.
Goldblum.
Their outfits were like exactly the same.
Oh my god. They did look incredibly similar.
I think
Bull
that,
par
like,
love.
I think
Love
Toriyama,
par par.
I think Toriyama like saw like
Yeah, he
that
watched
was
GT.
a meme or whatever. It
He's
was
like,
like,
oh.
oh yeah, people love this. Let's adapt this into Super.
You people thought that was funny? Wait till you see 2.
Right.
Universe 2 is gonna blow your minds.
But yeah,
I'd blow something.
I'd like to see a valuable wish made. If anything,
Dicks.
it's gonna be a wish like that made on the Super Dragon Balls, and then just Tenkaichi Budokai. None of that fucking matters. Completely forgotten about. No matter what happens, good or bad, completely forgotten about. Budokai, end of Z. Goodbye.
Wow.
What?
Go on.
I know Ricky was.
Oh yeah, Ricky. Yeah.
Ricky, what do you think is gonna happen?
What do I think is gonna happen?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta blow my nose.
Should I
That
go
was
and
bad.
go then? Because that's gross. Wow,
Yeah,
on the TV?
yeah.
Hold on.
No, I'm not
No,
gonna
I'll
do
turn
that.
that shit off.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, God.
Just did.
That's not how I'm changing the channel. I'm changing the channel.
It's I'm back. It's okay. It's
Well,
okay.
there's Ricky's prediction.
Oh.
Oh my god, what a terrible ending to
I
this.
think we found out.
Yeah, Ricky's prediction is Goku and fucking Vegeta join ISIS.
I think we have a better inkling on his ethnic background now.
Okay, no. What's gonna happen?
Anyway, Ricky, go
Hey.
on.
Oh.
What? My idea?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
right. What do you think's gonna happen next week?
All right.
So, what's happening? Why?
Frieza and 17, like you said, are probably gonna give Goku time to heal until Goku decides to fucking stand up and fight. And then, yeah, same as yours, really. Just Goku's gonna go off with the Grand Prix and just like peace. Maybe we might see somebody that's above Zeno-sama.
There's nobody above Zeno-sama.
Yeah, could there be at this
Like-
point?
A giant snake god.
I got this.
It's like his dad or
Answer
something.
that question.
The world starts falling apart.
I just have to make one very quick addendum. Either Goku's going to wish back every fucking universe, or Vegeta's going to bitch and steal it and wish back Universe 7. I hope it's the latter, but it's probably going to be the fucking first. Go on.
Okay. So, heated battle, obviously. 17 ends up getting knocked off, hopefully mutilated.
Oh my god, right?
It ends up being Goku and Jiren at it, going hard at it, just fucking beating the shit out of each other. Goku ends up getting knocked off. And in that moment of that heated fight, Frieza blindsides Jiren in the midst of that fight between the two of them and knocks him off.
I would accept it.
He takes the win, gets the wish, takes over Zeno-sama's spot, And whenever he takes over Zeno-sama's spot, that's how it ends. And then the next arc, but the next thing that we're going to get instead of Super is going to be Dragon Ball F.
Okay. AF.
Okay.
Whoa.
AF.
That is bold.
Dragon Ball is Frieza.
Okay.
What was it?
I came up with that in like
what?
5 minutes.
The Japanese title of Resurrection.
Fukuto no F.
Yeah.
And then there was like Fukade Golden Frieza.
Yep. But so I think it's going to happen.
Oh, is that right?
Something along those lines.
Oh, is that
Okay,
right?
so
You stuck one of those in my pants.
the Super Dragon is very, very powerful. And I think it is that powerful.
It's
I
not
think,
that
no, the
powerful.
Super Dragon is older than Zeno-sama.
No,
Yeah, he is.
Zeno-sama created things.
No, he didn't.
Yes, Zeno-sama created all of
Is
the
that
universes.
actually, like...
Yes, Zeno-sama created all
Okay.
16 universes, got bored of 4 and erased them, left 12 alive. Then a guy from Universe 6 decided that he was going to build, his name was like something,
Emotion.
Dragon Ball, his name's like the Dragon God. And he created the Super Dragon Balls to be the size of planets that can grant wishes for gods. Literally, they can wish for anything, like for other gods to be dead. And that's what
Frieza's gonna do.
That's what Zamasu did.
Yeah.
He can't do it because he's
Okay,
dead.
but angels
Who, Frieza?
outrank gods in this pantheon. So
Well, they outrank gods. They outpower gods, but they don't outrank gods. Though they are stronger than the gods that they train, they do not outrank them. The gods are everything.
Speaking of the angels and outranking gods and being stronger than them and surviving when their universes are destroyed, where the fuck are the other 4 fucking
Oh, they're all in the
angels?
tournament. They're all still in the same.
Even like in the other like.
They're all just sitting there chilling.
What about
I mean,
even
maybe
the
they
ones?
went out for brunch.
Even the ones that the Zenos were just like destroying in their
Sure.
fucking.
Oh,
Game
the
of
other 4?
Marbles?
The
Yeah.
other 4?
Yeah.
Well, the game of marbles that Zeno was playing wasn't the universes.
Oh, okay.
He was just playing with planets and universes.
Oh, okay.
And but the angels from universe 16, 15, 14, 13, I have no fucking clue. They're not at the tournament, as far as I know. Like the only people at the tournament are the 4 universes that were excluded from the fight, and then all the angels that have been from the eviscerated universes, and then that's it. But
Nolan.
Alright, well, 17, Frieza, and Goku are all gonna summon their Megazords.
nice.
Their Zords, and then it's gonna form into
Dino-
Voltron.
Dino
And,
Dragon Ball Voltron.
yeah. Pretty much,
DBV.
Dragon Ball or Dragon Zordon or Dragon Ball Zordon fighting mode.
yeah.
Dick balls vagina.
Dick Ball's vagina.
Alright, I'm gonna do this again.
I'm so sorry.
The way I have been, where I'm going to do what I want to have happen and what I think is going to happen. What I want to have happen is that 17 and Frieza fuse now into some sort of a robot, golden robot.
Why a robot?
Because it's 17.
Golden
Oh,
Droid.
17. I'm sorry.
17 and Frieza.
I'm still on your Goku Frieza idea.
Right. I still want that to happen.
Golden Freventine.
But somewhat less now that things have transpired the way they have.
Forever 17.
And then I want...
Frieza 17. I'm sorry, Nolan, please.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Do I have the floor?
You have the microphone.
For now.
Anyways, yeah, that's what I want to have happen. What I think is going to happen is that 17 Frieza, obviously are going to be the next to be in conflict. I think that's pretty much undisputed. But they're not confused. We're probably going to... I really wish they wouldn't do this, but I think we're going to get kind of like a pseudo Piccolo-esque thing with Frieza where he's like garnered respect for...
No, he has not earned.
Nah.
Why is he
know.
even part of this then?
Because Boo wasn't an option.
Why is any of this a part of this then?
Because none of it was an option. Money, not having
Because
money is
Frieza-
not an
Oh, yeah,
option.
all right.
Frieza's stronger than all of them.
Frieza still could have, like...
Frieza's the next obvious choice for having a Piccolo.
Right.
But
No.
okay, Frieza's
Not
the
for a
next choice of
Piccolo.
having a TN, Hid's the next choice of having a Piccolo, and then Jiren's the next choice of having a Vegeta. Those are the obvious choices here. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I don't either.
We're good.
I'm saying that's,
We have a
that's what I
team.
think it's
We
probably
have-
going to happen, is
we
that
have our Z.
we're going to get some sort of redeeming thing for Frieza because they can't let Sleeping Dogs lie and have Frieza continue to be what
Yeah, you either
he
send
always
him back to
Erase him.
hell. or you let him have his own planet?
Yeah, I think either he's gonna get completely erased, or they're gonna allow him to have some sort of like shonen moment where he like comes to terms with the fact that
Another 4 seasons and he gets to have a baby with Bulma.
when it comes to terms with the fact that Goku is powerful for a reason, and that he's gonna like be absolved of his weird racism.
Yeah, it's like
Speciesism,
yeah,
whatever.
Sure.
Xenophobia 2 is better. But,
yeah, they've got Ultra Instinct in there.
Ultra Instinct Xenophobia.
so yeah, that's all gonna go down.
Did you see? I'm sorry to interrupt again for the 8th time.
No, it's fine.
Did you see Xenoverse 2's Ultra Instinct Goku character model? Like the way he utilized?
It's weird.
If he quits, if the character stops moving, he can't be touched. Literally, you can't hit the character if the character's not moving. If he is moving, you can hit him. If he goes to attack and stuff, you can obviously interrupt. But if the character model just stands still, you can't touch him.
That's cool.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
That's a cool game mechanic.
Goku.
Yeah, I know, right? You should have an Ultra Instinct Vegeta. Ultra Instinct.
They should have. They should just have an Ultra Instinct little special that you can turn on.
That is probably my biggest complaint about Xenoverse 2, because I built a fucking Saiyan model that I fucking loved.
But you couldn't go blue.
You can go blue now.
You can go blue now.
You can go blue now?
Yeah.
You can go blue Kyle Ken now.
Hey, Ricky, it's
It's the first time we're gonna use A. Hey, Ricky, what's good over there?
What you doing?
if we're,
Sorry.
go ahead.
No.
Yeah, you finish your thought.
I'm done thinking.
No, if we're talking what we want to happen, in spite of what we, like, any, like, possibility of it, same thing I say every single fucking week. Super Saiyan Royal Blue times 4 Kaioken, or Super Saiyan Blue 4 Kaioken times 100 Rosario Vegito.
Yeah.
You know what?
God.
Vegeta
There's not
just
enough
jumps
room
back
on
in,
the
Patara ring.
stages left for that.
No.
Do you need it? I want to see it like tiptoe on the like on the little pieces.
Just jumping
Just like
I want to say pick up fucking Jiren with its fucking tail and just fling it off the stage and just that's
It's just holding on to the giant timer.
Goku
Just
throws
hanging
his
off the timer like King Kong. Picks up Jiren and is holding him like the fucking
Fucking
Swatting
World War I
planes.
airplanes.
fuck what I said earlier. I want Goku to regrow his tail and choke Jiren out with it.
yes. Oh my god.
The airplanes.
Yeah.
Zeno-sama's going, whoa!
Yeah.
What are those?
Grim Priest is like, I don't know what's happening. We've lost it. It's all nothing now.
All right.
You want to hear what I think's gonna happen?
I do.
Oh man, I'm
The
gonna
new
tell
Coke straw.
you. Yeah, the new Coke straw. Yo. So here's. Okay, so Frieza and 17 obviously just made their retroactive comebacks to be able to do something meaningful, and by meaningful I mean literally provide enough of a distraction that Goku doesn't get kicked off and hold out for enough time. Once the time limit comes to terms, Krillin is gonna hop down and be like, Goku, eat the sensu bean, dude, you're fucking dying. And Zeno's Grand Priest is gonna look at him and be like, that's not gonna work. There ain't shit you can do for Goku. He's fucked his whole body up because of what he's done. He's coming with us, and then he's gonna take him with the Grand Priest and Zeno-sama, and they're gonna go into their other thing. Universe 11 will get erased or whatever. That'll happen preemptively. And then once Goku's gone, and he doesn't show back up until the tournament, and briefly discusses what happens with them. Where have you been? How was your training? Oh, it was good.
It was fun. I really want to do some fighting.
I'm really hungry.
And he just ignores everything that happens to spend time with his granddaughter and his friends that he hasn't seen. And he leaves again to train Oob to become the new god of destruction. And then it cuts straight to GT, where Goku and Oob are fighting inside the Kami's tower.
Oh god, no.
The Black Dragon Balls get used by...
Oh my god. If the fucking...
Oh my god,
So-
they tie it together. It's like
If the fucking movie is
A
just...
tie-in.
If the fucking movie is GT, just all 3 arcs are just like the 30 different like...
abridged.
GT abridged into 90 minutes. Oh my fucking god.
That's the only reason why they could go Super Saiyan 4, duh.
Troll fucking...
They had to go God before they could go 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yamoshi
but-
is Super Saiyan 4.
But yeah, Super Saiyan 4, blue-haired, or white-haired Super Saiyan 4.
So there's a lot of different ways that this can end.
Can't wait for Baby again.
Oh my god, right? Baby was such a
Who
great...
said that?
Such a great character. Oh, no.
Me!
I was fine with the
No.
disembodied voice of Baby.
Turn that back off.
Oh,
Come on,
Baby
just
Ricky.
turn that back off. Yeah.
I have a very strong feeling that it's going to end on a very sour note.
I really hope that mine goes. That mine.
I do.
happens.
You know, I kind of hope yours does
I
too.
really
It'd be
like
interesting.
that idea.
It'd be really.
Speaking of ending on a sour note, bye.